ओके, ठीक है। भो स्वामिन्, आत्मा कः इत्युक्ते शरीरत्रय विलक्षणम् इति बोधयितुं प्रथमतः शरीरत्रयं लक्षणैः बोधितं किल। एवम् आत्मापि लक्षणैः बोधितव्यः इति चेत् शृणु। Now the first lakshanam that was given of Atma is that of Shariratraya Vilakshanam. So thus now we have the first part of the definition Shariratrayam, and we have seen that elaborately. What is Shariratrayam? The gross body, the subtle body, and the causal body. Shariratrayam lakshanaihi bodhitam kila. Definitely, indeed. The Shariratrayam has been explained by giving the definitions, distinguishing characteristic. Lakshanaihi bodhitam kila. Evam atma api lakshanaihi bodhitavyah. So also that what is called as vilakshanam, that atma also should be defined. Iti chet shrudu. If this is your, since this is your question, listen. Sarvatra paripurnam brahma iti tadeva brahma pratyagatma swarupam. Now, sarvatra paripurnam brahma. How is this brahma? It is infinite and all pervasive. And so therefore is paripurna and sarvatra. Okay. Sarvatra and paripurnam. What is sarvatra? If somebody was to ask what is sarvatra, perhaps you would have had said akasha. But akasha means that which gives avakasha is not, that is not what we mean. Because akasha is also karyam, and therefore it cannot be ekam shena sthito jagat. How is this jagat? And in that jagat includes akasha, time and space, the world. What you think of world is that what is in time and space. But our question is, between the time and space is what the jagat is not the thing. Time and space is also jagat. And therefore, now this time and space is also which comes into existence only when there is Atma and something else. Whatever that something else, and what is that something else? Ajnanam. Okay. And therefore, now from Ajnanam, because there is a second point, without the reference of second point, there cannot be space, there cannot be even time. Isn't it? Because when you are going to say space, it means distance between 2 points. When you are going to say time, time also means between two events. So our time and space will require reference of something else. First point being Atma, Aham. The other one will be Anaham. That what is Anaham is unknown, unknowable, and therefore it is Ajnanam. From Ajnanam now, time and space and everything that is in between time and space now gets expanded. So now when we are going to say the other point, where does it exist? So the other point cannot exist in time or in space, because time and space is the product of the other point. So Atma, and then what is the other point? Where is it? So it cannot be anywhere else other than Atma. Since it cannot be anywhere other than Atma, it is in Atma. What is that? It is in Atma, that what is not Atma. How can something be in Atma that is not Atma? You understand? And therefore, how the existence of that what is Anatma is exactly like the snake in the rope. What is the snake? That what is not the rope. Huh? Where is it? In the rope. And therefore now, what is the status of this snake? Mithya. Therefore, this whole the snake is mithya. And where is it? In Atma. Another thing about this snake is the rope pervades it all from head to tail. And therefore, where is the snake? All over. Where is the rope? All over in the snake. Sarvatra paripurnam. That what is sarvatra and that what is paripurnam. So not even a small space of 1 millimeter is also which can be snake, which is not the rope. And therefore, how is this Brahma? Paripurnam. Sarvatra paripurnam yad Brahma. Tadeva Brahma. That Brahma itself is the Pratyagatma Swarupam, is the Atma, is the inner self. Pratyagatma Swarupam. Acha. How do you know that this Atma is Brahman? There is Atma, etc. is okay. But why should it be Brahman? You understand the question? Keep Atma as Atma and Brahman can be something else. Tadeva Brahma Pratyagatma, because the first part of our understanding is Sarvatra Paripurnam Tad Brahma. Then what is the second part? Tadeva Brahma Pratyagatma Swarupam. That's the second part. First part, and now, the first explanation which I gave, you keep it on one side. The second explanation that I'm going to provide to you now, look at it more closely. What is it that you want to know? Nobody comes saying that I want to know Atma. I want to know myself. Because you are sure that you are and what you are, isn't it? That I am here and I am the one who is making an inquiry. So I am Pramata, I am Karta Bhokta, etc. Is you are you are certain about it. Okay. So your inquiry is not what is this Atma? Your inquiry is what is Brahman? Why this is your inquiry? This is your inquiry because somewhere apatataha, superficially, you have heard somewhere that knowing Brahman makes you free. Okay. He who knows Paramatma becomes free, becomes liberated. This is what you have heard. And therefore, Brahmavid Brahmaiva Bhavati, Brahmavid Apnoti Param is somewhere that you have already heard. Where did you hear it? So now, Bhaskar, where did you hear it? So he is not going to say, I was going somewhere in the rickshaw and that rickshaw driver was playing a song and I heard it there. No. Where? So now, Swadhyayo Adhyetavyaha. So now this person, he went to the Gurukul and his teacher taught him Veda and he recited the entire Veda. And in that recitation, what happened was that in his Swashakha, even the Upanishad also is there. So when he was once reciting, he heard. What did he hear? Or he was reciting and he himself came to that point. Brahma vidapnoti param. Oh, oh, he who is Brahmavid, knower of Brahman, attains the highest Purushartha. What is the highest Purushartha? Moksha Purushartha. He attains Moksha Purushartha. And therefore, now what is your inquiry? What is Brahman? You have not come over here to ask what is this Atma, because for you are I am, and I am this Karta Bhokta is for sure. Otherwise, why will you even ask? You are asking means that I am the knower. And you see, otherwise, how will you even ask? So you are knower and you are also the Karta of that Pricha. Pricha means questioning. But who questioned? I don't know who somebody questioned here. Huh? Is this what you're going to say? So your question is, what is this? There can be another question also, and that is that we have also heard that this Atma is Brahman. And therefore, I want to know how this Atma is Brahman. But that will happen when you have a. But the first one is Brahma with Apnoti Param. Got it? So when it was told to you that he who knows Brahman becomes free, you ask Kim Tat Brahma? What is this Brahma Vastu? Okay? What is this Brahma? Then it was told to you, Kim Brahma, what is the Lakshanam? Jagat Karanam iti Janmadyasya yataha. And therefore, what is the first Brahma Sutra? Athato Brahma Jinyasa. It is Brahma Jinyasa. Atma is Brahman is the second thing. What is the first basic part? Kim Tat Brahma. And when that is the question, what is the answer? Nobody tells Atma is Brahman. Because Atma, you don't know what is Brahman, how will you understand Atma is Brahman? You already have the meaning of word Atma with you. You don't have the meaning of word Brahma. And if it is told to you Atma is Brahman, what will you understand by that sentence? That he who is the Karta Bhokta is Brahman. You see, so just a new name given to me. My parents gave me one name. Shastra is giving me yet another name. Whole world is bent on giving names, calling names. Huh? So now, Janmadhyasya yataha. Hey, this is, what is this Brahmavastu Jagat Karanam? So now, Karanam pervades the Karyam, isn't it? Karanam pervades the Karyam. Akashadi Prithivyantam Yad Jagat Tasya Kim Karanam Brahma iti. Okay. And therefore, now this Brahma pervades all like the gold pervades the ornament. Gold is the Karanam, ornament is the Karyam. Clay is the Karanam, pot is the Karyam. Okay. So clay pervades the pot. Like that, like that, Brahman pervades the entire world. And therefore, what have you in the first sentence over here? Huh? Sarvatra paripurnam yat tad Brahma. What is Brahman? Sarvatra. Why Sarvatra paripurnam? Because Brahman is the Karanam. That's why. Got it? The first explanation is okay on its place, but this is still more safer and sound. Okay. Sarvatra paripurnam yat tad Brahma. So what have you now understood? That Brahman is that what is limitless. Okay. Brahman is limitless. Sarvatra paripurnam yat tad Brahma. Tadeva Brahma. That what is this Brahman, which is the Jagat Karanam. And how does it become the Jagat Karanam? How does it become the Jagat Karanam? Uh, as the Jagat is only an appearance in the Brahman, like the pot is an appearance in the clay, ornament is an appearance in the gold. It will come and it will go. Appearance means that which comes and which goes. That's why it is called as an appearance. Okay. So dream is an appearance because it comes and it goes. So also this entire world of all the names and forms, what is it? An appearance. So now on an inquiry, if you are made to answer, what is the reality of ornament? You are not going to say the bangle or the bracelet or the earring. You are going to say, what is the reality? Gold is the reality. What is the inner reality of this ornament? If you somebody is going to say the reality of an ornament is, if it is a bangle, it will decorate my wrist. If it is a ring, it will decorate my finger. If it is a necklace, it will decorate my neck. If it is a crown, it will decorate my head. Hey, what is the inner reality? And the inner reality means that which does not shift or change. And so that means it is real. And therefore, it is gold. Therefore, gold is the pratyagatma of the ornament. Thus, What is the Pratyagatma? Where body, mind, everything is constantly changing the shape. Huh. No. The other day I had gone, one of these days when I cancelled your class, I had to go to this Niranjani Akhada, Panchayati Akhada. You know, you've heard of Akhadas, no? In Kumbh Mela, you have these sadhus and all, Nagas and all. So, that Akhada. Then one of the old members over there, he said, Swamiji, I'm seeing you after 10 years and you have become so fat. When you became Mangaleshwar, you were not like this. I said, what to do? So you see, everything is constantly changing. So that what is changing is an appearance. But the change is possible because there is something which is changeless as its substratum, as its base. So there has to be something which is changeless. So this body, mind, indriyas, pranas, everything is in a constant change, process of change, state of flux, change. So this is an appearance. What is it that does not change? So that what does not change, like the gold does not change, whether there is an earring that comes or a ring that comes or a necklace that may come. Gold remains gold. Like that, if you have about 10, 20 grams of gold, you decide to make a ring of it, you may decide to make a bracelet of it, you may decide to make earring of it, you may decide to make a, what do they call, a chain, gold chain around your neck. You could do several things, but the 20 grams of gold remains gold. Not that if it is made into a toe ring, it feels sorry and then gold becomes copper. Gold remains gold, unchanging. So now the Pratyagatma has not changed. And so now we have that whatever is changing is an appearance, and that substratum, that Pratyagatma is Brahman only. Okay. So now you see there are stages of inquiry. Are you able to see what is the first stage of inquiry? Kim Tat Brahma. Then the second stage of inquiry is that this Brahman is called as this Pratyagatma. What is this Pratyagatma is the third stage. So in order to know the Pratyagatma, you will have to go to say that that which does not change is Pratyagatma, is Atma. And so now you have to understand that at the third stage it is that this Pratyagatma is Brahman is what you have to understand. At first you understood Tat Padartha, secondly you understood Tvam Padartha, and then the oneness of Tat and Tvam Asi Padartha. So this is how in three stages there is this empire. So Tadeva Brahma Pratyagatma Swarupam. But sir, how did you know this? Oh, I meditated and one day I found it. Like, they have this Buddha came to the truth. He is meditating, meditating, meditating. But then how did Buddha also know that you have to meditate to know truth? Why not jog around the park and know the truth? So even for you to know this is the sadhanam, you require a pramanam. You require a. So question is, how did even Buddha know that this is the sadhanam? So those who are denying the Pramanya of Upanishad, of the Veda, our question is, how did you even know that this kind of denial is the pramanam, is the sadhanam, whether it is Krishnamurti or somebody else? And if you do not have any pramanam to know that this is the sadhanam, then whatever you are talking is apramanikam. It can be nice, but how will it be? It can be a great philosophy, but you cannot, we cannot accept it because it is apramanikam. Okay? So how did you know that this Atma is Brahman? Iti cha sakala upanishado vadanti. Upanishadaha bahuvachanam. Sakalo upanishadaha vadanti. Sakala, all the Upanishad unanimously say, show Atma is Brahman. So how will you be sure that you have understood Upanishad? So conclusively, when you understand that every Upanishad ultimately is saying Atma, there may be several topics. There can be topics of Upasana or even Karma also sometimes, or some other topics also may be there. Okay? Yet, unanimously, what is it that is the final taparyam of Upanishad? If you have understood, then that is called as conclusive understanding about Upanishad. We have heard it here, we have heard it there, we have heard him give pravachan on Upanishad, we have heard so and such a great person speak on Upanishad. That hearing is not called as knowing Upanishad. You knowing Upanishad means where you have arrived at a conclusive understanding. What is it that conclusively, there can be topics in Upanishad, whether it is the Ashwamedha Upasana, the Vaishwanara Upasana, or whatever Upasanas may be also there. Ultimately, is that what the Upanishads are telling? What is it? So conclusively, it is Atma. This is known from the Upanishad. So there is Pramanyam. So Tat Padartha is known, Tvam Padartha is known, and the Aikyam of Tat and Tvam is known, and it is known through the Pramana. This is the whole meaning of that one sentence. Sarvatra Paripurnam Brahma Tadeva Brahma Pratyagatma Swarupam Iti Sakalopanishad Vadanti. So what was the inquiry? What is this Atma? Now what have you found? What is this Atma? Brahmaeva. What is this Brahman? That which is Jagat Karanam. How is it called as Jagat Karanam? It is the Karanam because this whole world cannot exist without that. And therefore, without the Karanam, the cause cannot, without the cause, the effect cannot be there. That's why it is called as Karanam. How is this world? Is an appearance. But that appearance is possible because the reality is supporting it. And therefore, what is the reality of it? That what is unchanging, that is Brahman. So from Jagat Karanam, what have you come to understand? That this Karyam, Jagat, is an appearance, Brahman is Satyam. Okay? This is the first part of your inquiry. Then Atma is Brahman. Then therefore you need to know what is this. And therefore, what is this Atma in final understanding is that this Atma is Brahman. Otherwise, you have assumed Atma is Karta, Bhokta, Pramata, etc. Then that is denied by saying this Atma is Sakshi. But assuming that this Atma is Sakshi is only an intermediary. Okay. Then this said this Sakshi Chaitanyam is Brahma Chaitanyam. That's it. Okay. Oh, then there must be something else also. Nothing, just this much. I remember somebody had come to Pujya Gurudev Swami Chinmayanand. I told you, right? They came and this person and he said, Swamiji, Sri Aurobindo of this Pondicherry, he says that understanding Atma is Brahman is in between. Beyond Brahman, you have to understand. You have to understand beyond Brahman. You have to know that what is beyond Brahman. Sa kashtha sa paragati. Brahman itself is beyond everything. What is there beyond Brahman? In English, or some people have got this. You are better than the best. You are better than the best. That means that what you have called as best is not best actually. So if there is anything beyond Brahman, then what you are calling as Brahman is not Brahman, sir. You understand? Even if you are correct, what you are calling as Brahman is not Brahman. So Gurudev told that person, I will take you to Brahman, then tell Arvind to take you wherever he wants from there. What? So no. So सर्वत्र परिपूर्णं ब्रह्म इति तदेव ब्रह्म प्रत्यगात्म स्वरूपम इति सकलोपनिषदो वदन्ति. Tasmad, and therefore now what have you come? Atma Satchidananda Swarupa Eva Iti Janihi. Therefore know this Atma to be Satchidananda, existence, knowledge, and Anand, short. Eva Iti Janihi. Satkim, Chitkim, Ananda Kim Iti Chet. What is this Sat? What is this? Because it is a Samasika Padam. Three padas are used over there. Sat, Chit, and Ananda. So what are these all three things? So it is said, Badha Rahitam Sat Swa Prakashash Chit Swanubhutireva Ananda Iti Jani. Evam Atma Satchidananda Swarupaha. Anatma tu Anrita Jada Dukkha Swarupam. Swarupaha, because Atma masculine gender. That's all. So now we have to look at this. We have just Uddesha is Atma is Satchidananda. Now Lakshanas you have to understand, and then Pariksha also you have to do. So therefore, now what is the Lakshana of Sat? Badharahitam. What is the Lakshanam? Badarahita. What is the Lakshanam of Chid? Swaprakasha. Swaprakasha. Athva Swayam Prakasha. Swaprakasha means Swayam Prakasha. Self evident. Swanubhutireva Ananda. What is Ananda? Experience of one's being is Ananda. Oh, that is what is Ananda. We have to now see the meaning of all the Lakshana and also have to understand its pariksha. So we will do that when we meet tomorrow. Tomorrow is what date? Yeah, okay.
26.
One of twin. There are 2 days I am not there during this week. Okay. So this is it. 28th I may not be there and 30th I may not be there. So this is it. Satyam, Chityam, Anandakim, Iti. Why did you come to this question? Because Atma is said to be Satchidananda. How is this Atma Satchidananda? Because Brahman is Satchidananda. And therefore, why Brahman is Satchidananda? Because Atma is Brahman. What is this Brahman? Jagat Karanam. That what is Jagat Karanam and therefore is Paripurnam. So this is the whole trail of thought so far. Today is Shri Krishna Janmashtami. We will do the puja of Shri Krishna in the evening. And may this Lord incarnate your hearts as Aham Brahma iti, Brahma Kala. He Krishna, He Krishna. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Avashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam सूत्रभाषितौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः ॐ शान्तिः 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 नमः पार्वतीपतये हर हर
हर हर
महादेव
महादेव अस्ति
महादेव
गुरुभ्यो